So hello lovely ones, this is going to be a new update. Actually, it's going to be about some like drugstores, quads and trios eyeshadows and that are really expensive. Actually, I have one palette that's really expensive that is great pigmentation, so you should try it. First of all, I'm going to start with Eyes, Lips and Face palette. This is a neutral, but they also have like a kind of colorful one. This one retails for $15. They also have a smaller one for $10. And this one's huge. It's much bigger than Costa Sands one that I bought. That is even more expensive than this one. The Costa Sands is really expensive palette, but the difference that this one's more inexpensive because huge and have more product in it for just $15. Sometimes you get the same amount of products in Costa Sands one for $18-20. And also, actually, you can get Sedona, but they're really expensive palettes like this, like, big palettes. They also have BH Cosmetics, but they have sales. You can find palettes for $7, even $10, $7. Really expensive palettes. If they are smaller, you can find it for $4. They usually have sales in the website, but the normal price for the palettes, you can find like $4 blush in the website, but for palettes it's really even more expensive, like $14 or even $12. But anyways, this one has more than that. The pigmentation is great. They have the silvery smooth. What I was just going to say, it's really early in the morning. Velvety soft, and what I was trying to say is really kind of silky touch, smooth. This one is the swatches. It's a neutral palette, so you will get like brownish tone shadows, but usually this one palette is $15. It has shadows I can use for highlighting. Actually have silvery kind of shadows right here, and it has your burgundy that you always have in your neutral palette. This one's always enough to be, it looks like a purplish tone, but it always enough to be like really neutral colors when you combine it all together. So it is amazing for $15. So the shadows is really pigmented, great pigmentation for the shadows. They really smooth. It's smooth. What I'm just saying is smooth and soft. Sorry, it's been something that I haven't filmed a video right, so that's why I don't know what I'm just saying. But this one's a great video. I bought this one in the color workshop. This one's a brand that you always can find, when it's like Christmas, around Christmas time. You always can find this like for a gift and really expensive price. This one came with a thing that costs $14. And it's like that for $14. This is not all great pigmentation, but you usually have pigmentation, but it's not so great. This one's a purplish one. As you can see, this one's a purplish one, and it's not so great pigmentation. This one's just for a demo. It's not my favorite. And this one has more even pigmentation. It's the lightest one. This has better pigmentation. And let me swatch a little so you can see. This one has a little more pigmentation. So like every expensive product, some of the shadows may be gray, some of the shadows may be like a little bit powdery or shimmery, because it was really expensive. This one came in this compact along with this two that you can interchangeable palettes is that you can change as well. This one is the same pigmentation. They're shimmery. Some of them are great pigmentation, some of them don't, just like every inexpensive products. As you can see, this one doesn't have any pigmentation, I think, because it's like a kind of base or highlighting product. But this one is the brownish one. It has pigmentation, but not like all crazy. But it was really inexpensive, that's why I grabbed it. That's just palettes that I have like inexpensive in my beauty kind of storage. I do have more, but I just want to share it with you. Like, that's the one that you can find for, like, you can give as gift in Christmas time. And they're great for the price. They're great to give someone a gift. If you're trying to find something with better quality, I do not recommend those. But I do recommend A-Lake colors. This one is the one that I did my eyes today. It's really pigmented. I did my eyes 4 hours before filming this video because I tried to come out the lights. Like I said before, it's really early in the morning, so I can film this video actually with a natural daylight. This one is really great. This one has the bronzy colors, and right here is the green color. That's the one that I have on my lid. And this in the crease, this one's a golden color, and this one is as a eyebrow highlight. So basically you can do a whole highlight with this. Usually it doesn't have like two inner corners or outer corners or all the extra stuff, but for your daily life you can do your basics, which is the eyelid, crease, and highlights. So this one, most of them bring like, you know, that maybe they bring crazy colors that you cannot highlight, but this one actually bring the highlights and two colors that match. You know, the bronzy match very well with the golden one. That's what I have on my eyes. So I really love this, and this one's A-Lake colors. By the way, you can find like in expensive stores and like dollar stores and things like that. Sure, culture curious as well. This one's another brand, which is Essence. You can find this brand in Ulta.com. So it's the only place I have seen it. Ulta.com. So like every inexpensive product, it have a must have a what did I just say? Some of the products are well made. This one's extremely pigmented. I grabbed this one because this one's extremely pigmented. And some of those, like I have another quads, which I don't recommend, like quads. They have 4 shadows. Like I don't think that the quality that with I'm trying to find in shadows, this one's really pigmented. So that's why I grabbed it. So Essence, it's really inexpensive. You can try it if you like. I do with inexpensive products. I try them to see if I like it. If I don't like it. But if I do, it's great because they're really expensive and it's okay to try. So that's Essence at Ulta.com. Revlon, I have this Revlon for 12-hour eyeshadows in the color 02 Coffee Bean from the color Revlon Color State line. So it has this 4 that basically you can do in whole eye look. You can do like eyelid, crease, do this in the inner corners and outer corners, and actually this last one right here, like to, you know, to under the brow bone. So you can do in whole eyelids with this. This one actually is a neutral little 4 palette, but it is amazing pigmentations, and you can find it Revlon products always in the drugstore. This one right here is shimmery, and the other ones are like matte colors. It doesn't have a huge range of colors. This one retails like for $4, so it's better like to get like an elf palette like for $5 more, like the $10 elf palette, because it has a huge amount of shadows. But this one's just in Revlon for shadows. They're really pigmented, even more pigmented than some shadows that are really inexpensive. They're really great pigmentation, so if you want to go more accurate with the pigmentation, go with Revlon, you know, because they're inexpensive. Shadows, some of them work, some of them don't. So this one is a brand much people trust, Revlon. So this one's a $4 if you want a neutral palette. For less dollars, this one is Coffee Bean. So that's a neutral palette. This one's more crazy fun colors. This one's Adrena Greeny. This one is by Color Icons from Wet n Wild. It's really pigmented. A lot of girls like it here on YouTube. They say it's really pigmented, really cute colors. They actually have a brow bones right here, a crease, and the eyelid, which are the main like colors that you use. You put an eyelid color, it's crease and eyebrow. They actually bring this things right here always. The little brush, and the pigmentation is crazy. Those are pigmentation: eyebrow, bones, eyelid, and pretty. So as you can see, it's really extremely pigmented. So those are the beautiful colors. They're amazing. So I suggest you to try. If you want to go more aqueous with an even less dollars, this one costs like $2.99. Go with Wet n Wild Color Icon stuff. This one's are the shadows. They're trio. You can get in halls. You can get in halls. What? In halls. What am I saying? And I look with this. So I should delete that part, but I cannot with my software editing software. So sorry about that. This one's LA Colors eyeshadow little palette. So it looks like this. So this one is the shadows. These shadows are really great, and I love them. I love the shadows. So I really recommend them. Okay, so these shadows are LA colors. These ones are more settled down, like more light, because they're like you can see they're pastel colors, so they're not really pigmented, but they have pigmentation. This one's already dirty. They have pigmentation. I just want to swatch 3 of them right here. They have pigmentation, but they not all that, you know. But they usually do have pigmentation. It's like to give a settle down kind of look in your eyes. So these ones are grays. That's the colors. You can find it in cherryculture.com. They don't have this one. They have a lot of more. This one just called Ornaments. So that's another great palette that you can find. Another great palette. I usually don't like this one. This one is a Little Black Beauty Book One collection from edisandface.com. Because the shadows right here, it has both. It has lip products and shadows. Sometimes this gets powdery, especially with most inexpensive products from e.l.f. They're really powdery, and the lip products get dirty. So I don't know about the lip products right here, because it's nice the idea that you have like a book right here, like it's really little. But the shadows from e.l.f., most of them, like it's really expensive. They're really powdery in the powdery side. So that's why I like it, and I don't. This was one of my first like products from e.l.f. that I own, like in my makeup collection. The shadows are great for a starter needs in makeup. You know, they have great pigmentation. Just that this part right here, it gets dirty. So, and you know, it has some lip products, but with like some powders, you can still use it. So it's great if you're starting in makeup, because you have the products of lips and eyeshadows. This one's retails for $3. This Little Black Beauty Book. And some other products that I have found, like in cherryculture.com, is this Amuse. This one's one of the palettes that is great, because some of them, like every expensive palette, are awful. This one is great pigmentation, plus the shadows are velvety soft. They're not like powdery, so that's a plus. So that's another palette. Another palette that I really like. This one is really matte, so this one cost me like $1. So this one right here tends to be really shimmery. But this one's the only, well, this one has some shimmer as well, but they matte finish most of them. This one's are really shimmery, but it's been featured in one of my favorite videos, so I really like it. I really can get a look with that. This are two of the swatches with this inexpensive palette that you can find for $1.50. That is amazing. Another LA Colors product, you know, how, you know, it's been like great. Some people had like baked shadows, baked stuff, like baked bronzers and stuff like that. These ones are baked shadows for just $2.99. It's really expensive, because I know like Physicians Formula has the shadows as well, but they like $10 for like not for free shadows, big shadows. This one has four. It's great. If you use them wet, you get more color payoff. If you use them if you use them dry, you get less color payoff. And I had to make more videos because it's been like a long time, like a week and a half, like almost 2 weeks, and I haven't filmed a video, so that's why I'm so crazy talking about crazy stuff. So that's why I had to film more videos this week. This one, another amazing trio. This one, I recently showed you this one, but this one's another. You can get neutrals in the thing right here. You can get neutrals. So that is amazing. This one's a neutral palette, just for $2.99. You get your eyelids, crease, and brow bonds. Look with this. It's all you need. This one's another similar to this one. This one's from NYC. It's a little bit inexpensive, but it's more matte than the other one. I don't know. This one's the only one that I own, but I don't know if the other ones could be matte as well. But this one's been more matte. This one's the pinky than this one. This one's not. This one's a little bit shimmery than this one. This one's more matte. This one's from NYC. They actually have their trios as well. Just like this one tells you eyelid crease. Like this one's great for makeup starting people that doesn't know where to put the eyelid crease and brow bone. You know, something like that for starting in makeup. But this one doesn't tell you. But if you know makeup, you can do whatever you want with this palette. And I already show you 80 colors, but they actually have a huge amount of colors to choose from. This one is the Lenient. It's a neutral palette as well. It has a shimmer, but it's amazing. And this one is Sunflower, which has like this orangey color right here, like with this like brownsy color. This one's more brownsy, and this one's like more neutral. Well, this one's like a greenish kind of sultry color. But they're amazing. This one cost me just like $1.99. Amazing in drugstore.com. 80 color is great pigmentation. I already swatched from 80 color. Some of them can be shimmery. If you don't like shimmery stuff, you need to get something more expensive. But if you don't care about shimmery stuff, these ones are not glittery. They're just shimmery. They're great for it. $1.99. Something about this Amuse has a lot of shimmery products. I have seen this Amuse line from they can find really inexpensive. You show culture.com. But I usually like this one. I did a tutorial with this one. It's really great, like for the price. This little palette cost me like $5, so I don't mind. LA Colors actually have this four. They actually have this trio. They're really big. They're bigger circles than this one, but this one has more like shadows to choose from. This one has instead of 3, it has 5 shadows to choose from. This one's a foam palette. I usually have another one, but I picked this one to show in the video. As you can see, I already picked a lot of 80 colors, but I just want to share with you that 80 colors have great products. This one actually maybe it's really out there, and you cannot use this one for under the brow bones, but maybe you can try if you can use it under the brow bone. The colors are crazy. What I figured with this one is that it doesn't have the brow bone stuff, and the colors, like some of them doesn't match. Maybe you can do eyelids, you will look really crazy. But this one, I usually found a eyebrow bone color right here, but this one doesn't have it. But maybe you can use this yellow one for under the brow bone. It still is really crazy, really pigmented. So I don't know, maybe if you blend it very well. And they're really crazy. So that's something, but I think this one has more like, you can do like, this one's more like this one, that the colors match. But it's okay. Something else I'm using, another shimmer product, but I got to get it out there. This one is amazing. This one cost me 1.50. These products always run out in the store. People always buy them because I think they know they're amazing and they're less dollars. This one has the blushes right here and the powder for it. I don't know, maybe contouring, but I don't think that's great for contouring. But I usually did a tutorial using this inexpensive, like affordable tutorial. Using this palettes right here, I use two of them, like easy makeup. Like I put this one the lip, crease, eyebrow bones, but usually you can use this one as well to do something more really dramatic look, like in the corners and in outer corners. The product is really shimmery. It says these powders right here, they are blush and bronzer. I think they're not shimmery, they're matte. But the shadows that they made tend to be really shimmery. These ones are more in the glittery side, you know, have big chunk of glitter. But it's really amazing. I like it. I like the outcomes when I do my makeup, so it's great. Something else, this one's from Forever 21. If you don't know Forever 21, you can find inexpensive products as well. This one's the only palette that I like from this All Done With Shadows. And this one's the only palette that I like from the haul that I did like 3 years ago when I first started YouTube. And I really like it. The pigmentation on this one is really great. Like this one's a great lip color and eyebrow balm because this one is like a champagne color. They're really great pigmentation. But some of all the products that I have from Forever 21 makeups, they're really like in the shadow section. I really didn't like them. Some of them were powdery. Some of them, I don't know, really shimmery or didn't have enough color payoff. This one's a great color payoff, so you can try them to see if you like some of them. Maybe like all the inexpensive products, some of them will be great, some of them will not be great. Just have to try it. But go to Forever 21 and find like the stuff right here. I don't know, maybe you like some of the products, but just letting you know that maybe some of the products will not be great. Some of the products, I usually love the perfumes that they have. They have really great essence. Their other perfumes are not outer toilets, but this video is going to be about shadows actually. And this one's another fourth shadows or quads from Eyelids and Face. This one costs and these ones are the last ones, I promise. This one costs $1 in the store. And they have great pigmentation. You can actually do in a haul. They really little. You can put them in your purse actually because they really small. And you can do a whole eyelids with this one. I usually need to do more videos because I need to do more videos because I don't know how to talk. I need to learn how to talk again because it's been like 1 week and a half. But this one's eyebrow balm. I did maybe increase outer corners, inner corners. You can do the whole eyelids with this one. This one's butternut. It's a more natural color. This one right here is if you like this kind of smoky eyes, you can definitely do a whole strawberry look with this one. And the black one is really pigmented, just to do a swatch that you can see. It's really pigmented. This one's just $1. It's amazing. And this last one is more like a Skulls Ivy, something like that. It's more like a green color, so if you're a green lover, so it's more like a sultry green stuff. That's it. And actually, you can use this one in the eyebrow bonds, or use this one because it's a natural color with some shimmer under the brow bone. And eyelid crease in corners. You can do a whole eyelid with 4 colors. So this one has it. They're all matched, so you don't have to be scared that you put in colors that don't match. Like this one, they're great. They're all fun colors, but pinky with greens would look weird together. So I don't know. That's my opinion. But this one's great. It's amazing. Just like this one is the one that I have on my face right now, or actually my eyes. It is amazing. It costs just $1.99. I had to finish this video, been too long. Sorry, I have a lot of palettes to share with you. And I will usually see you in the next video. Hope you have a great day. And hopefully I can make new videos because I've been so distant from YouTube. I need to go back. I need to come back. Usually. Bye.